Welcome and hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of June the 6th to the 12th, 2022. So let's get right onto it here, my beautiful Capricorns. Your first card coming in your first row, coming in possibly behind you, is the Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. So you might be moving forward into a situation where you need to get more information. Dig deep, do the research. Don't go jumping into any business deals or any quick get-rich schemes without checking all the details. If you make a big hurry, okay, you're going to find out that things might not be have the integrity, or the motives behind them might not be honest. So if you've been approached by anybody for something, do your research, find out about them, okay? And this can pertain to anything. I just think that you might find information out that will benefit you rather than harm you if you do the research, if you don't go jumping into a situation too quickly. Now, you've got the Four of Wands, so you're going to have reason to celebrate something. This is all about celebrating an occasion. Maybe it's a housewarming. Maybe somebody's bought new property. Maybe you have. Maybe you're getting together for a wedding, an announcement of a birth of a baby. Anything here, but definitely the card of celebration. I think some of you could be celebrating a situation that you've been working hard on, an event that you've been maybe working hard on. Somebody could be moving back home, or you could be relocating. I'm seeing a house coming into play here, something in a different district, something different here. And that's just intuitive. They're giving me, for whatever reason, some of you might be moving to a different home. Dealing with another person here. The Two of Wands is partnership, and probably in business, or your partner that you are attached to, maybe on an emotional level, is definitely going to be by your side as you move forward. The Two of Wands is indicative of congratulating yourself and waiting for something to come in here. Something that you've applied your effort into, something that you've worked hard for, and now you're able to sit back and wait for it to happen. You're coming into your own now, and you're taking the steps right now to improve yourself. And I think it's in your career or your business. Know that you're on the right track. Keep moving forward. Don't be discouraged by any temporary delays, and don't allow anybody else to hinder your project, or your progress rather. So I want you to consider partnership, because two heads are better than one, and they might be able to benefit you with their skills as well and make a joint endeavor doing this. You might be going through negotiations now, and they're going to go smoothly as well. So it's an excellent card of hope for the future. Some of you may also be signing some business contracts and agreements right now. That is great progress forward. And look what you've got here. The Six of Wands. So definitely this is victory after hard work and struggle. It's been coming up for others as well. Whatever you've been working on up to this point is going to bring you recognition, and you're going to get it in the form of rewards. You're going to get it in the form of praise. You're going to get it in form of advancement. So this is beautiful. So keep moving forward. I think maybe some of you have been asked to step up and be a partner up in a business with somebody. Maybe you're going to be vice president, or you're going to be partnering up with somebody here. I think you're going the distance here with your job and your career. You may be planning to go on a business trip as well, or some of you could be planning a vacation too. But definitely there's great energy coming in here with this first row. Now, gets better. You've got the Star. So this is all about guaranteed success. Whatever you've been working on is definitely going to work out in your favor. Making sure that you do the work here, to do the research, to find out about every little detail before you go ahead. So I think you're going to be able to see light at the end of the tunnel. I think that you're going to be able to see that you've projected yourself out there and promoted yourself out there in a very successful way, and you're going to find that you're going to get guaranteed success because of that. And it's the efforts that you're putting out there, or you will be putting out there, that's going to benefit you. So keep that in mind. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. Don't get caught up in other people's storms. This isn't yours to fight, because sometimes this is a no-win situation. If you jump into something that you feel that you need to have, go into battle mode, then you might react and then regret later. There's always consequences and risks when we go into battle mode. So make sure you weigh those options very, very carefully before you allow yourself to step out there. It's almost like you win the war, or you win the battle, you win the war, but you lose the battle. And you're going to say to yourself, well, why did it have to come to this? Why couldn't we have been amicable? Why couldn't we have been negotiable? So don't allow yourself to step out there, because there could be some big mistake you're going to make if you jump in too quickly and you allow yourself to do things that maybe, you know, in the heat of the moment. Justice is going to be served, and it's going to be waived in your favor, and maybe there was a legal dispute or an issue that you were dealing with, some of you. Know that now, you know, you've won it, but maybe you're thinking, why couldn't we have been more amicable? Why did we have to take it to go into battle mode to do this? I think there's going to be a fair and equitable division. I think you are, though, basically going to be coming out above and ahead. You know, justice is going to be served. The gavel comes down. I hear the gavel come down, and you're going to come out all right. And coming in next is the Nine of Pentacles with this. So this is all about, you know, a beautiful time in yourself, with yourself, and finding peace and contentment now with yourself. It's success coming in with self-employment. Maybe you're going to get an unexpected financial windfall, but it's going to be beautiful. I think some of you are going to be able to create something here in your own environment. I think you're going to be renovating your home or your office, and making some improvements, redecorating as well. You're going to have the resources to do that. Okay. Definitely, you know, there's guaranteed success coming in for some of you. Now, coming in towards you, possible future energy. You've been given the Vulture, and you've also been given the Staff. So let's see what we have here. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Well, I had said that with your very first energy card here with the Skull, and that is hidden secrets can harm you. So doing the research here, don't get caught, you know, that someone's working against you. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in your head, because you will be taken care of in difficult times. So if something's happening here, definitely something, energy or somebody, the powers that be, are going to step forward, and you're going to come out of this as the shining star, so, and give you reason to celebrate something here. So this is all about, and of course this is just a general, this isn't for everybody, but take what you can from it. You know, I do think at the end of the day, if you do your research, you're very careful here, you find out that information you need to know, then you'll rise above that and you'll be fine. You know, justice is going to be served here, and you're going to be able to have the resources to walk in your garden of abundance. So it's turning out to be a little bit more positive than I had anticipated. And I will also be, as you know, clarifying this. Strength, all about you realizing that you're going to have to step back and look at a situation and be more negotiable, more compatible, more you know, flexible here. Don't get caught up in the moment and react and then regret with the roar of the lion. Go in there with the gentleness of a lamb. Try to understand the other person's issues and be the bigger person here. You can catch more bees with flies than you ever will with vinegar. And you're stronger. I mean, I always say strength is amazing when it's restrained. Okay, so when you can restrain your anger, that's strength in itself, holding back and saying, no, I'm going to look at this from all angles. The Hierophant, blessing and message from the divine. It has to do with spirituality. You could be walking the path with other like-minded people, joining spiritualist groups, or maybe even some holistic healing groups as well. But you're going to be bringing new people into the fold, into your circle of friendship and kindredship. People who, you know, you're more comfortable with. Beautiful. But this can also be weddings, anything to do with churches as well. But I do think that you're hearing some good news here. Coming in. You've made your mind up here to move on from a situation. It's over. 10 of Wands says all those troubles that you were dealing with, those burdens that you were carrying, feeling as though you were held back, held down, perhaps feeling betrayed as well. Now it's over. You've lightened the load, you've walked away, you've cut the cords, and you're going in a brand new direction. So this is for the better. And the next part of your journey that you're going to be traversing is going to be so much easier. It felt like you were climbing a mountain for the longest time, and you did finally, with all great struggle, reach the summit. And finally you realized when you looked down and you could see things from a bigger perspective that you needed to do things, and that was to get rid of those burdens that were weighing you down. And maybe there were burdens of other people that you had enabled and took on, and now you realize you don't own it. It's not yours to carry. So beautiful, beautiful messages. And you know, I think that the Hierophant comes in as a blessing from the divine, saying, hey, you're doing the right thing by letting go, by realizing your self-worth, by realizing that you don't need to carry this anymore. So definitely. Now, Spirit, what do they need to see, know, and expect here? What does my beautiful Capricorns need to see, know, and expect? Let's see what we have here. Okay. All right. So, coming in with the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Wands, which is victory. I mean, you got great energy here. You're going to have reason to celebrate something. And I think you've got someone in your end of the ring that's partnered up with you that's going to be, helping you. Duality here is very powerful. Let's see what we have. You've got the Devil. Okay, so I do think it has to do with this Skull card here. Getting rid of, walking away, I had said this here, moving in a new direction, letting go of things that are holding you back. No more are you going to put up with that. So there could have been somebody around you that was holding you back, and you realize now, no, I need to go, I need to move on. But doing things for yourself, letting go of things within your own personal self, within internalizing things within you, how you think, how you speak, what are you leaning into for a quick fix, overindulging, overeating, overdrinking, over whatever the case is. I mean, some people call this drugs, rock and roll, right? Card. But I see it as letting go of things that aren't healthy for you anymore. And that can be relationships, friendships. That can be, your physical and eating habits. That can be, leaning into things that maybe are holding you back. Maybe you're in a position at a place of work, or you're in a relationship that just isn't going anywhere. And you've come to the realization, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to walk on. I'm going to make better choices. So coming in next with the guaranteed success, the Star card, and your Five of Swords, and your Justice card, and your Nine of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords. So I think you're going to see a shift of energy here. I think things are going to pick up your momentum. Things are fast because the Knight of Swords is quick energy, comes charging in on his steed. And you may have to make some quick decisions, but don't do it without careful research. It might be something that says you have to act on it, but you don't have to do it hastily without reading between the lines. So if you're signing any legal documents, be sure that you read between the lines for sure. Also, this could be the knight in shining armor that comes in here to sweep you off your feet in a relationship as well. Okay, coming in with the Vulture, worry and depression, but you're going to find the resources here and be taken care of. With the Strength card and the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands, you've got the Page of Pentacles. So slow, hearing good news actually about money. So this particular page, they're all messengers, but this particular one brings you a good one. So maybe you've come into something here. Maybe this was a settlement that you were battling out for some of you. And now you're going to find you have the resources here. And it's almost like you're going to want to say thank you to the source that be for this happening. So Page of Pentacles talks about good energy when it comes to the material part of your life and for money. Beautiful. Well, not a bad reading after all. Just keep your eyes open, do the research, listen to that little voice of reason. If someone starts to come into your space that might not have truth and integrity attached to them, I think you're smart enough, and you're going to find that you have the resources to tap into to get you through these times. At the end of the day, I think you're going to be shining bright, and you're going to find you're happy, and there's going to be victory coming in. Well, my beautiful Capricorns, not a bad reading. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.